What's going on, everyone? We are live. Welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. Happy Friday. It is Friday. It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, at least here on the Eastern Shore. And we are gathered here today to keep on working on Piixel Pieces. And actually, it's really exciting today because I need to turn this down in my ears here for a second. Really exciting today because we are pretty much putting the final touches on the whole application for Piixel Pieces, which is the application that we're building, which is a Webflow component and template library. So once that's done, the only thing we're going to need to do is create images for each of the components and templates, and then figure out how to create the scripts or whatever we need to create the copy and paste functionality for the components. And once that's done, that I'm pretty sure it's going to be done next week, and then we'll be ready to at least have any kind of beta testing or whatever done next week for people to come and test the site, which is really, really cool. And then at the same time, we'll start working on more of the templates that we want to build. So that's what we're doing and getting pretty pumped. We're moving along here nicely. And of course, the whole goal of this is to build a company that's going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. So with all of that said, let's get into this. So maybe I'll show a little bit of what I've been working on, basically just the past, even just last night and today. If you go into the dashboard place, I kind of cleaned up this place and kind of made it, well, of course, I updated everything to client first. So that's pretty much ready to go. There's still some styling that I haven't ported over, but I think that's okay, especially the styles that I know that I'm not going to be using. But anyways, so we got this a side panel here. So at the header here, I added this kind of breadcrumb trail. So if you want to go into anything else, so if you go into say components, then it goes into the components. Then you can go back home, get you back to the home page. So no matter where you are. So what I've done is on this page here, this is the main dashboard. When you come into the site, it's going to show we could change how many we want on here, but there's going to be 4 featured components, and then you can explore all the components, and then 4 featured templates, and it shows how many actual template and component pieces there are. But then here on the side of the navigation, it shows you exactly how many of each there are. So if you want to go to the hero section, it says 15 here, but there's not 15. They're just kind of dummy numbers for now, just in the database. But then you can see home, components, and hero. Then I'll show all the different hero sections. And again, then you have your copy and paste icons as well. And then I added this little thing here that shows you kind of what the component type is. Because when you're on your all components, I'm not sure whether I'm going to sort it alphabetically or sort it by component. I'm not sure exactly how yet, but then you can see at a glance what type of component it actually, that it actually is. So, and then the same thing for templates. Templates is the same thing. And then you go into a specific template, whether it's memberships or whatever, it kind of just shows up here. So, so that's all these pages. And everything's been updated with, again, like I said, with client first. So the code is fairly clean. On the inside, I think it's pretty clean. So you have your aside section, and then your app section. And then in your side, you have the content. And this is a little thing too that I kind of liked here. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit here. When we're looking at the HTML, like an embed, whenever there's code, I kind of, instead of style, because this doesn't need a style because it's just a code, I just put this code and then colon and then what it is. So therefore, I could probably search, I guess, maybe for code or whatever, and find out where all the actual elements are that actually contain kind of code, which I thought was kind of nice. So I kind of like that. So I think I'm going to stick doing that. And that being said, here's the aside menu, but I actually do need to rename this one because this is going to be code. This is for the side drop down. This is code that helps for the drop. What is this code? Yeah. This is just some text decoration stuff. Very simple code for this one. But yeah, so that's kind of what I did for that, which is kind of nice. I really like that. So, but yeah, anyways, with the code, yeah, pretty straightforward. You got your side content here. So the side is a little bit different, or the app itself, because uh, it's not a typical kind of website layout. But in the app section, it has the app container, that has the header, and then it has the content here. And then, yeah, then it just kind of goes in app. It's got the product count, and then has the actual collection. So it's basically just a collection. Oh, I did something here that I have to do empty collection. And I should say here, actually, I do know, hang on a second. I think in here, oh, I haven't done it here. Where have I done it? Maybe it's on the home page. I think it's on the home page. Right. There are no components. Sorry, I know I made some dynamically generated. Here we go. So this is, let's just copy this, because we're going to want to duplicate this. Actually, what we can do here, let's unbind this, and then we can copy this, and then let's rebind this. All right, so let's go to template categories, and we just want to find here, which is our empty collection. Delete this and then paste this in. And this is going to be, there are no membership, but these are templates. Excellent. And we can do that on all of these pages as well. Sorry, I just saw that. So something that I know needs to get done. Empty collection. Okay, well, we need to bind this. Why is it not letting us? We're inside. Now this is just basic components, so we can actually just write this text probably just as is. Don't have to get fancy. It won't even let me. That's probably interesting. Oh, because it's just on this page, right? There are no components to display at this time. I mean, there's never going to be not components, so I don't really need to have this, but I don't mind having this in. Empty collection text. Is that correct? No, there is no. Oh, did I have that there? I could say there are no templates to display at this time. Okay. That works. And let's just go here. Last one. I'd like to know what other page this is on. let's do a quick search, see if we can find it. It's on resources. Currently, right. Okay. We can keep that there for now. It's not so bad. All right. So, right, what I was doing, I was just showcasing all the internal sites, internal pages of the app. There's one other last page, and that is the members page. So when you're actually logged in. So when you're logged in, you just have your account page here where you can update your email address. You can save your first name, last name, update your user information there, and your password. And I'm thinking about aligning these. Actually, this page here, I haven't updated to client first. So maybe we can do that now while we're here. Should these things be aligned horizontally like this with the button with the text? Does that make it look better? I think it does make it look a little bit better if we undo that. Or maybe it's just straight smack dab in the middle. How does that look? I feel like this would be better. However, I'd love it to have the same height though. And I wonder if we can, yeah, we're gonna have to, okay, we're gonna have to update this page. I totally forgot about this page. This is gonna take a little bit of time, but that's okay. Let's figure this out. Okay, so we have our side panel, which has been updated. So what is this? What is in this embed code here? Button icon image. Where button icon image? I think that's here. Right, so we definitely do not need this anymore. This is just changing the color of that button. Before we had it as an actual embed. Well, we actually don't have it as an embed. So let's do that. So first thing, we need an embed. All right. We also need to have an icon for uploading. Where is... Oh, excuse me. Let's update, or let's have a look at our icon pack. So we want a button for upload. Maybe that's going to be an interface. All right, upload, upload, upload. Maybe in media, files and folders, multimedia. No upload button there. Maybe just this is an upload button. And I think we'll use that. I like that one. It's plain and it's simple. Well, I love this icon set. This icon set is really, really good. I feel that I'm really offset from the camera here a bit. Maybe that centers me a little bit better. Okay. Assets, icons, and we are arrows, and our upload, right? And we got two uploads. Oh, one's a circle. We don't want the circle one. Open. Okay, I got it. Let's bring it in here. Okay. Paste, paste. Current color. And let's automate that. All right. I like that. We can delete that. We can delete this. And we'll make this a little bit larger. It's hard to say. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. And is white. All right. There we go. This one is not. Yeah, that works. Okay. So, okay, yeah, the form is all messed up. So we're going to have to check that. But we don't want to delete anything because I know we have like attributes and whatever around here, I would imagine, for our member stack stuff. So we don't want to do anything too crazy here. So input field and input short. So the width is 20. If we just delete this and delete that, what are we left with? Okay. We're gonna have input field. But account. So what do we have the width? We have the width at 20. Margin bottom is going to be 0. Whoop. Oops. 0 rem. Padding 0 on the top and bottom. And yeah, I'd love to give this a height. Two and a half. That looks really good. That looks really good. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing here. Input field, account. Okay, and then the same thing for here. And here. All right. And billing history, when you have another button here. So this thing, So we basically need to have a button. And then we have is icon, which gives it this little flavor here. Okay, so that works for that button. Now we just need to Copy that with this button. And let's just see. Yeah, this is the one that has the action, so we're not going to delete that. And we're actually going to just copy this thing right in here. And then you can go away. All right, so view billing history. So we need to get an icon for that. View billing history. So I think we have some finance stuff. So we can have a money thing. Like a money bag. Or just view billing history. Like a dollar sign? Is there like a stack of coins? A stack of coins? Ah, it looks stupid. A pie chart? A cube? I don't know what that represents. View billing history. Like a wallet? This looks like a wallet. I don't know if that'll look too stupid. What is it now? Oh, there's nothing. I just deleted it. I think it was a wallet before, if I do remember correctly. Let's try what just the money looks like. This is outline coin dollar. So let's have a look. Go to the icons and finances, outline. It was coin dollar. So let's get the code and copy and paste. No, this one I should have probably, no, hang on. Let me edit this first in here. If I edit this first here, it might go a little bit faster. Oh. Yeah, sure. We'll just do current color. Let's see. Nope. Ugh. Is it Alt-Z? There we go. So we can remove that. This here. Set it to auto. There we go. I think that's good. That should get us what we want. Oh, I missed something. We missed something. Oh, fill. We gotta fill that dollars. Oh shit, it's filling everything. Path. I think we're just gonna have to fill the path here. Fill equals current color. Right, this should fix it. Although if I spelt it right, that should help. There we go. So that's not bad. So button. Is icon. And I do think, sorry, I'm just looking at it. Regular size is small. So I feel like 0.875. We can make it just a little bit smaller. 1.75. 625. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. Okay, good. Zoom in again. So this button here, all right. We need to rename this is inverse. What can I do? Is small. Just not working here. Probably because, shit. Hang on. Let's delete that one. Oh, no, hang on again. I gotta go back. Go back. And go back. Okay. Now, let's rename this one to is small. And then go back is inverse. Okay, so now if we put is small, that should work, and it does. Great. Is small. Okay, perfect. Although, now that it is small, what we should do, let's make the icon smaller as well. Is small. Oops, not the icon. We want it is white though. Icon. Okay, and let's go back to, we need to go back to is icon. Hang on a second. This one, oh, there we go. It's just displaying funkily. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Brings it closer. All right, there's actually one last thing I want to do here. Is small. I find this padding here is too much. Let's bring this down to 1. 1. Yeah, that's better. Okay, good. So let's take a look here, though, what we can, and let's get our nomenclature here right. And let's rename this to account. Just account section. Profile info. Profile info, and then we'll have our profile info avatar. All right. So now we have button. Button. Yeah. This is pretty specific. Just for some alignment issues with our buttons. Account section. So that looks good. All the headings still need to be updated. I'm not sure exactly quite what I'm going to do with the headings. So it's one thing, but it's just a styling issue in terms of what to name them, not the actual product itself. Okay, so form. This is, all right, we got multiple forms. And each form, it should probably have its own name, right? It doesn't even have an ID. But this one does right here in this custom attribute right here, this email form. And then we have our account form for the profile. I just want to make sure I don't mess up any member styles or member stack conditions. So, and this is the password. Okay, so user password that has the ID. See, this one has, got to get my profile name, the IDs and everything consistent. Okay. I'm just going to throw that into a form. We're going to form, account form. Form, account form. Basically, it's a section, I guess. These are pretty much actually just empty divs, just using for spacing issues. But that's fine. We'll just throw them in this. Success. I think we have something for form underscore success. And I think we do have form underscore error. Let's just take a quick look at that, see what that looks like. Form, success, an error. Okay, we just got to change the names. I think we probably have the text here. Form. I don't have a text. I must have had a text style for it. Where else am I using this? Let's have a look. On resources. Right, form, okay. Oh, it's form component. And that's the form. What does this look like? Settings. Thank you. Your submission has been received. It does have a background. I need to set the color to white. Let's set that to white, and that should at least make that show up as white when we go into our, where were we? I think it was the members page. Success. And I could say, your email has been updated. This is actually, the font size just looks really small, or looks really big. No. Is text small? Okay. And now for the error, let's just have a quick look. Right, this is going to be form component. Error is text small, 0.75 REMs. Something went wrong. Please try again. I do think there's some error messages that MemberStack will throw up on display on the screen if something does happen to go wrong. So I'm not too worried about that, but we'll test that out. Okay, form component. And everything else here. Oh, interesting. I got lots of divs going on here. Form, account form. Okay. So this is a section along with this one here. And then this is really just kind of a 2-column grid, although it's flex. Let's form, account form. I'm just going to call it 2-column. And then basically the same thing here. No, we're going to call it account form, 2-column, section. That's a really long class name. I'm not the biggest fan. Okay, we got our buttons and success. So we got form underscore success. I also want to do is text small, form underscore error, and combo that as well. All right, last one, form underscore component. And this is basically going to be the same as this one here. Except this one, I don't have it in a section. This is flex. Okay. So this is basically not even needed right here. Right, it's pretty much not needed, but I might keep it in there just for organizational sake. Right, so Control-Alt-G, not working. Let's refresh. See a couple people popping in and out of the chat, or in the chat in the live stream. Welcome. Hope you're having a great Friday. All set to have a good weekend. All right, we are here. And no, we're here. Control-Alt-G, new block, Control-Enter. What did we want? Form, account form, dash section. And we'll do the same thing here. And we have form success is text small. And we have form error is text small. Then this account section literally just has a button, which we don't even need to put that in a block. Oh, we do. Right, because the button is going to go full. Right. So, I mean, geez, what can we do? We can just call it inline container. Okay, good. That's the members page. Is everything looking good? There's a lot of padding on the bottom. What's going on there? This account section. I'll just put is last, and you are going to have nothing there. And in fact, you're also going to have nothing there. Perfect. All right. Looking good. So that's the members. We have our individual components page. Again, we got to set the view and the copy. We got to get all that stuff done. But that's going to be not going to be easy, but that's going to be pretty straightforward. At least getting the view, the copy. We just have to figure out how we're going to code that in. I think I have a little bit of an idea. A friend of mine sent me some information on how we could possibly do that. So, but other than that, that's good. That's for the components. The templates are good. Templates are also going to be a little bit different because it's probably not going to be copy. Well, I don't know, because templates are basically cloning entire Webflow projects, right? It's not copying and pasting this individual component. So I'm not sure how we can do that in terms of selling individual templates outside of Webflow's place where you like can sell templates. So in their marketplace. So I don't know how to do that. Basically, how do you transfer templates? Unless someone buys something and then you can give them access. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah. Samson, yeah, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to have to be. Someone's going to buy a template or get access to one, and then we're just going to have to manually give it to them. But this is the thing, though, is we don't want to have the idea of all our templates. It's going to be pay once and have access to all of our templates now and whatever all the new ones we're going to have in the future. So that's going to be really annoying because if someone joins, we just give them all access to the templates. Yeah, we're going to have to put some thought into that. That's a really good point. Yeah, transfer from the dashboard. Yeah, that's definitely how you transfer a site to somebody. But yeah, I guess I don't think Webflow's API is going to allow you to be able to like transfer an existing site just at a click of a button to somebody. That would be nice, but we're gonna have to figure that out. That's a question mark. And maybe, yeah, I don't know. I mean, initially at the start, unless we're going to get thousands of people that are going to be subscribing as soon as we launch, which I don't think is going to happen, doing it manually, somebody kind of joins in and just like, okay, access, or just transfer or whatever, and then they just have it. But then there could be an issue as well too, because a user is only going to have, like they're only going to be able to hold a certain amount of templates within their project if they're like unlaunched or whatever. I think there's a limit, right? So you're building something similar and you're trying to hack my way there because there's no API. So it's planning on mocking that up in an interaction with Puppeteer. If you get a breakthrough, reach out and share it. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that. it's just now that I'm actually just right now, just thinking about this and how we're going to solve this. I know a couple other design agencies that they don't work with Webflow, but they work with other platforms. One of them is Squarespace. And they're like, oh, if you want to buy a Squarespace template, just contact us or whatever, or you just buy it. And then I think they just give it to them, right? So they probably go through, again, a manual process and then give them a copy of that, that template. But I don't want it to work so slow like that, where there's always going to have to be somebody available 24/7 to, you know, a user here clicks, instead of copy, this will be like whatever, get template. Oh, I need to fix that up a little bit. But if it's something like that, then you want them to have it right away. They want to, okay, get template. Okay, well, let's wait for the next 8 hours for somebody to wake up and then give you access to your template. Yeah, so you do have the whole page wrapper, but that doesn't work if you want to copy like a whole website. Say the whole template is going to have 20, 30 pages. So that just won't really be usable for somebody that wants to copy a whole template. Because the templates that I'm going to be building, at least I have in my mind, some of them will be small, but others are going to be basically fully built like applications, almost like a membership portal or what have you. So all the user is going to have to do is just make their own integrations or whatever within their own Stripe and member stack or whatever the case may be. So there's going to be lots of like moving pieces into it. And I don't think we want to have people cutting and pasting individual pages, unfortunately. Anyways, we're definitely going to need to think about this problem next week. That'll be on the list next week once we finish this whole thing. I'm excited to know what project it is that you're working on and how it's coming along. So if it's not top secret, be sure to share. And maybe there's some things that we could learn from each other. That'd be pretty cool. All right. So what should we look at now? I guess now let's go to the brochure section. Zoom out a little bit here. And there's still all the content I think needs to get a really good once over, because a lot of this stuff was just still placeholder content. But let's just look at the design right now. Okay. So I like the header. That's looking good. So you're building a component library. Yeah, it seems to be a popular thing. Because it's just really good at making websites. And but yours is a WordPress version. People asking about Webflow. So your component. So I guess with WordPress though, you'd probably have tons more flexibility because you have access to all the code, right? So you could probably do some nifty things in terms of making different sites or like entire templates or components available to a user. But that's really cool. I've talked quite a bit about WordPress, and it used to be my favorite thing. That's how I kind of got into whole designing websites back in the day, and WordPress was the go-to tool. But since discovering Webflow, it's like no turning back because it's awesome, and it just works so much better for developing, and even more so for clients, because when clients get in here, it's just awesome for them. Oh, nice. Within Elementor, right on. Drag and drop. No code for the user, or no code even for you developing it. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know you could do that with Elementor. That's pretty cool. I have a love-hate relationship with Elementor. I'm sure a lot of people do as well. But it's a good piece of code. Okay, right. What do we need to update the design here? Take control of your time. Yeah, again, content, we might need to update that. This here, we still need to make an image of our actual application, which again is going to basically be a screenshot. Oh, not the about page. That's the one page that needs a lot of work. Application, basically it'll look like this, but with actual images of our actual like components and templates and whatever. So once we get that done, then we'll take a screenshot, or maybe we can just mock it up in Figma or something like that. And then that will be what is going to go here. Okay. So discover why. So this, let's get some icons in here. And I think, I mean, the colors are crap too, because I just threw them in there. But I'd like to just animate, actually not so much of an animation, just more of a pulse of this colors. Just make them stick out a little bit more. Okay, so let's get some icons here. Again, we want to be consistent. So quality. So I like the idea of the diamond. So let's just take, I think there's a diamond in here. And I wonder if we can get like a two-tone diamond. Where are we? Interface? Yeah, I think it's, yeah, there it is. There's the diamond. It's not a very good two-tone. Okay, so let's just take the single one. Actually, we know where it is. It's in interface and probably diamond, I would imagine. So Samson, how long have you been working on your project? So now for me, you kind of work on a project and, you know, oh yeah, this will take, you know, a couple weeks, and then a month and a half goes by. Get rid of that. Path out, and let's go auto. Whoops. Zoom that back in a little bit, and current color. All right. Delete that. What size? Maybe 2x2 will be good. That is really cool. Yeah, a year. Yeah, it's time consuming. Yeah. You know, such is the life of a designer or a developer. But we love it. That's why we do it. Or we don't, and it pays the bills. But yeah, your agency gives you 4 hours to work on it. Nice. Yeah, especially if you use it internally, then yeah, you're just doing work for the company. So hell, they should give you more time, because I mean, having a really good component or template, whatever library that you know you can rely on, that it just works, it frees up like 80% of your time. Like, it's such a time saver. Like, it's amazing. So yeah, just tell your boss you just get even more time. You get like a full day, a week to work on it. Right. Did I delete something? I deleted something. Oh, right, because it had a color around it. That's okay. So icon, let's make it black, because we don't know what the background is going to be. Oh, we kind of do, but this is almost too big. Yeah, let's try that. And then we go is black. Oh, it actually already is black, because I set that to black. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, let me know how it goes. That'd be hilarious. Hey, this guy on the internet says I need more time to do this. But yeah, no, I mean, bottom line though, if for me, you know, being a business owner, owning my own agency, I mean, it's all about the bottom line. If you get someone to work, they do 10 hours of work, but it saves you 20 hours. I mean, you just did net save 10 hours, right? And for someone that's I mean, businesses, at the end of the day, it's all about the bottom line. So, yeah, clip it, send it, see what they say. What's the worst they can say? Worst they can say is no. Geez. Animated icons. Yes, I don't want that anymore. So we can delete that. Okay, ridiculous. So quality, ridiculously easy. Yes, I like the lightning bolt icon. So that is going to be, is it multimedia with a flash? No. Where is the lightning bolt icon? Weather? Yes, makes sense. Weather. So icon, weather, outline. I guess it's lightning, or would it be flash? Probably flash. Yeah, it's flash. Okay. Open. Okay. Let's actually sort it out here. Be a little bit easier since we can use some shortcut keys. If I can spell right. All right. Oh, right. I need to delete this and save. All right. Yeah, we could do some much cooler stuff here, but one thing at a time. Having really nice animated icons is not going to make or break our website. So let's not spend too much time worrying about the little things. Okay, fully functional templates. I like a piece of the puzzle, but what else? What other icon could we have that might represent that? So fully functional templates. That's a template. Basically like layers. So you could have this thing, but yeah, but not really. Fully functional template. What would be a good icon for that? Whoops. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Fully functional. I mean, on, like it turns on, like it just works. Could that work? That might not be so bad, right? Like it just turns on your site. Maybe a star. Fully functional. Maybe like a trophy. Nothing. Users, editors, communication. No. Ooh. Maybe like a paper airplane. Nah, that's too cheesy. Too cheesy indeed. Education. Actually, we do want education for courses and tutorials. So let's look at that right now. So we can do this icon or maybe something like this, which kind of indicates like a diploma. I mean, it's not like we're going to be giving diplomas, but it's still like a knowledge thing, right? Or the other thing could be a picture of like an open book, like this one. Courses and tutorials. No, I don't like that. I like the play icon so that you kind of know that they're going to be videos. So let's look at media, which is here. So courses and tutorials. So I guess this. Yeah, video outline, clapperboard. Oh, that's kind of like those, take two scene things. So not ideal with this thing. It's just okay. Well, let's use it, and then if it doesn't look good, then we'll switch. Again, let's not stress too much about the small things here. Speaker, what's it called? A clapperboard. Fill. Current color. Alt Z. Let's delete this here at the end. A little in jog and copy. And let's duplicate this icon. And you need to go here. And save and close. Excellent. Oh, this one's already been duplicated. I guess we can throw you. I think it's within here. All right. So now we just need an icon for fully functional templates. And I think, yeah, it's either going to be that on switch or what else have we got? More like a puzzle piece. I don't know if this icon set even has something like that though. Oh, here's another one. This one's more sharp. Maybe even something like this. Yeah, it looks like widgets, like little pieces. Fully functional templates. That might work. That might work. Nah, nothing. Shipping, e-commerce. Yeah, let's do that one. That one was outline, devices and widgets. Okay. Devices and widgets. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So let's go in here. Current color. Yeah, I think that's good. Get back to Webflow. Paste it in here. All right. All right, excellent. So what do we want to do now? So this is the outer. So discover, right? We're going to call this one. We're going to start from scratch here. Discover underscore icon. Okay, we're just going to build a little kind of pulsing animation, I think. Oh my goodness, it's already almost 3 o'clock. I think 3 o'clock is the time I got to turn into a pumpkin. Because it's Friday, and it's Pizza Friday at my house. And I got to make some pizza. I make the dough, got to let it rise, all that kind of fun stuff. We're just getting into this. Okay, let's see if we can finish this. So we need discover icon. We need like the outer. We need an outer and an inner shell. Is basically what we need to make like this pulsing thing. Friday is always fun. Best day of the week. Next to, I don't know. I love Mondays too. I can't say I don't like them because I love them. It's just like the start of a new week. But then again, ever since I've stopped working for somebody else and have my own business, then it's like, it's just so much better. Yeah, but that's just me. But yeah, Pizza Friday with the kids. We sit down, have pizza, watch movies. Although we're rewatching Star Trek: The Next Generation, and then we'll get on to the real Star Trek, which is Star Trek: Deep Space Nine, which we'll be watching after this one's done. Which we tend to rewatch that whole thing like once every 2 years or so, because it's our favorite show as a family. It's just so good. It's so good. All right. Discover. Now I'm thinking Star Trek. I got Star Trek on my mind. Icon inner. Okay. So this whole icon, I think we need to, let's just display it as block. And so the inner icon, let's make this, I don't know. Let's just see what things look like here. And we want to align everything in the middle of it. And, this might be a little bit too small because we are going to round the corners 100%. I guess we can just even say 100% in here. And, okay, we're just going to pick a color for now. And let's just try to make it not too ugly. Which is easier said than done when you're on a tight timeline. And my colors are more muted and gray on this site for now. I don't know if it's going to stay that way. Okay, maybe something like that. So on this outer icon, actually that's where we probably should have, right, I know. Okay, hang on. So 6. No, we don't want it. We just maybe 1 unit out. Okay, so center again. We could, I think we can get rid of that. Oh no, we still need it. Okay, we'll still keep it. And this one, background. Let's just pick this color. And we want it slightly lighter. A little more limey. Okay, bad colors, but we'll fix that later. We'll fix it in post. Ooh, actually, this is... okay, so all we want to do really... oh, I can't even spell. Discover icon outer. So we want to have like a little bit of a pulse effect. So I guess what we could do 2 things. The easiest thing I think will just be to play around with the opacity and just have that loop over. Another one could be to radiate out the color of the inner circle. So it'll basically go from like whatever the background color is or transparent to green, and then just kind of like radiate outwards. But I can't remember how to do that, and I certainly haven't done that in Webflow yet, so I don't think I want to mess around with doing that. So we're going to just do it with opacity. So let's create an interaction. Actually, do we have any things to clean up? We do have things to clean up. So let's delete these ones. And we'll just create a new interaction. So this is going to be, I just need it to be continuous. Now, oh, you know what? We can just do this. We just want it. We want to transition over time, and we want it to loop. Shit, can we do that here? Yeah, it's not even going to be an interaction. Because I know we could just do it obviously with CSS, but can we do it here? And like have it repeat. So as an example, no, I don't think. But what's it going to? Events none. Non-selectable. Okay, that's weird. I don't know what that is actually. Okay, let's figure out how to do this. CSS looping animation opacity. Infinitely looping. That's kind of what I want. Keyframes. Yeah. That's basically what we want. What is this compass? All right, so we should be able to even just take this and use this. All right, let's let's throw that in there. And then it's going to be dot discover underscore icon outer. How's that? Right, let's copy this. Let's just see. Let's just get it to work here. And then we can worry about fixing it. Okay, but it's not. Okay, so now it's fading, but it's not. It's fading in everything. We just want it to fade the actual background color. Where am I going? Where are we? Where are we? Where's that? Where's the embed code? Ah, there it is. Let's just right now code. We're going to call this discover. I mean, it's not even an animation, but we're going to call it that. Does animation have two ends or just one? I think it's just one. I think that's spelled completely wrong. And does that animation? Whatever. Okay, so let's edit this. Oh, it's actually taking up space in the document. Ugh. Okay. We'll have to put it somewhere else. Okay, so discover icon. You should. I thought there's a way that you can actually target like the opacity, right? It's not going to fade in. Oh, the opacity of the whole thing, of the whole class. Right. So I think then we'll just do this. Yeah, discover icon background. So let's just go in here and let's actually, we can just throw it in. We can throw it in here. Oh, no. What did we call it? Discovery or discover icon background. I think that's what we called it. And what we can do is actually, let's put it inside this discovery card. And we are going to, there we go, position you relative. And this background, we're going to position you absolutely, and you're going to cover the whole thing. And here is where we're going to give you your background color of this. And then we are going to, well, maybe position you underneath. And this here, we're going to kill that. And here we are going to give you, what are we going to give you? Right, your radius of 100%. And discover icon background. Do I have that right? Discover icon background. And I think for whatever reason, I think you're just showing up above everything else. So let's just give you a Zended index of 0, and that's still not going. -1, I guess, will take you underneath. So something like that, although now that I'm looking at it, we don't need to take you that much, even just like halfway. And then also, let's slow it down considerably. Um, 250 milliseconds, or let's just keep with seconds, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Oh, that's gonna be too fast. And maybe, well, sorry, one last thing. Maybe 25. It's hard to tell because it's so light to begin with. Let's just go real quick. Let's make this blue. It doesn't seem to be doing anything at all, is it? That's probably, no, I spelled that right, discover. It's between 0 and 1, isn't it, for opacity? That would be why I messed it up. Okay, so right, something like that. Maybe after all that, it's going to look stupid or look stupid. I don't know. If it's white. Well, that's just, there's the background color. It's like it keeps pulsing and I can't really see what's going on. Maybe I could just even change the size. Let me see. CSS animation size. Totally can't remember. Scale, right. Scale. So if we want to transform the scale, I guess we can, what can we do? I mean, if we put that in there, is that going to work? Can we just stack them like that? It's been so long since I've done keyframes. It is working. Look at that beauty. But I'd love to offset them. Yeah, it should work. Yeah, it is working. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to offset them. I think you could probably do an offset, but then I guess Where am I? If I was going to offset them, how would I do that? There is just got to be like an offset thing. I guess we could just do 2 different animations as well. CSS, animate, animation time offset. Let's have a look. Animation delay. Right, we can just put a delay on something. But what do we put it on? Animation delay. Because I mean, I guess we would have to put it in here. I think we'd have to put it in here. Oops. Right. Animation, what was it? Delay? Right. 250 milliseconds. So, right. Yeah. Separate them and then delay. Okay. Let's see if we can make this work. So let's do another keyframe. What do we want to call this one? Transform in, whatever. That's kind of weird, but transform. I don't know why I'm just not cutting and pasting. I've already started typing up too much. All right. All right. So I think we could do this, right? Animation, transform in. Oh, wait. No, that's still. Shit, what the hell am I missing? Unless, can I put this in here? Ooh, I don't know if that's going to work. Ah, man, I don't remember where that's supposed to go, if that can go in here with the keyframes or not. I don't think so. Ugh. This is what happens when you spend like years just doing things in something like Webflow, and then you forget how to write code. So add the delay on the animation property just within here. Well, where? So, okay, this is where, hang on a second. I need to see the whole. Three seconds, ease in. So is this the delay here? Duration, delay is the 4th thing. Okay. So I guess this is the syntax right here. All right, so so if I did this, ooh, okay, let me keep this open. Just so I can refresh. It's 310. Okay, well, we got to finish this. So let's think. We can do another one. So say we want this one to be. What do we want it to be? I don't know. We have this. Let's say we want it to be 3 seconds. And yeah, I guess we want it to keep going. Infinite. And then we want it to be a delay. Is the delay next? It looks like the delay could be next. So maybe we just, for maybe a 0.1 second. No, let's do a 1 second delay. Yeah, between infinite and alternate. Oh, that should be the delay. Yeah, makes sense. And alternate, I guess we'll need so it goes back and forth. Okay. delete you. Okay. So can we, oh, we can't do it like that. Let's just block this out just to see, to make sure just this one is working here for our scale. So save. Not working. Not working. Did I? Oh, of course, because I didn't even actually write it properly. That might help. Whoops. Okay, there wasn't a delay though, was there? Or maybe we just didn't notice it because 3 seconds, save and close. It's just going right off, so that delay is not working. Yeah, they're instant, but if there's a delay that's set, it shouldn't start the initial animation until 3 seconds has passed. Or maybe it's a delay in terms of where it's looping. Yeah, maybe it could be. So, yeah, I don't think you need to fuss too much. But I almost want to make it like burst in, like it appears, and then slowly kind of fade. Then burst in, and then slowly kind of fade. Just like a pulse, basically. Now it's more like a breathing thing. Yeah, not so bad. Anyways, I think, well, yeah. Okay, hang on. Let's clean things up a little bit. You can go over here, just outside. That's fine. So you're not going to go into the document flow here. And so I think what we can do, let's just copy and paste these in here so that they are going to be ready to go. Delete. Paste. Paste here. Oh, so many things. And right here. Okay, got it. And gone. Okay. Oh, wait. They're still missing stuff. You can go, and you can go away as well. Okay, and actually, we just need to add a little bit of margin on here. Probably our global. Is that a question? No, it's too much. That is too much. No, I don't want to edit. I want to unlink. Unlink. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So they're all looking the same, but we'll clean that up. Okay, so let's do a quick overview of what else we need to do, because this is what is going to be on task for tomorrow and over the weekend. So we have our components, our templates. That's looking good. Testimonial section. We need to actually get testimonials. So that might be something that we don't have at the start. This section here, again, maybe we need to look at the text, but everything else is pretty good. And of course, we don't know what the hell our pricing is going to be. So, oops, get rid of that comment there. So I'll take a look at that. Footer's done. Footer's good. Everything's good there. Component. I think we should just, we definitely need to clean this up. How should this be? So this is the components page when you're not logged in. I don't know if we should separate them out by the type of component, or maybe we should just have a list, basically what it's going to look like when you're in the dashboard. Okay. We'll need to think about that. Probably, whoops, I probably want to keep it consistent with how it's being displayed. Yeah, let's just keep it consistent. And then we'll just have the view and copy. We'll have that the same thing, except this time when you hit copy, instead of actually copying it, you just get taken into like the sign up form, whether it's a pop-up or something like that, where you can just, or to log in, take it to the sign in form, right? So same thing for templates. We'll do that. Templates are going to be a little bit different because we're not sure exactly how we're going to even charge for them and how people are going to be able to access them. Because I think we decided to have each template, if you wanted to, you can buy a template individually. Say it's going to cost whatever, $100 or 150, whatever the cost is going to be. But then if you sign up for the full-blown membership, for the lifetime membership, then that's going to cost you $400 or $500, whatever the case may be, the cost of like 2.5 templates, so that you can have access to all of them and not buy them individually. So, but we still want people to be able to buy them individually, which if we do, then at least we can put them on Webflow, assuming we get approved of whatever you have to get approved to be able to put something on Webflow as part of their marketplace. Right. So you're right. So we'll work on that, this templates page, but it's pretty close to being done. And shit, that's it. That's it, right? Then of course we have all our login pages, but those are pretty good. We have like login. I think there's a few things that I need to fix up. Like there's forgot password. I just need to play around with the headings a little bit. Reset password. This is, and success. Your password has been reset and you log in and that's it. That's all our pages. Our sign up page. Let's get started. Oh, we need to change this within logo. Let's do that real quick. While we're here. And we just do that take me home button again. Just update that. Oh, and the blog. Right. We can't forget about the blog. And portal home link. Actually, I haven't updated this page here into client first, so we'll need to do that as well. Portal home link, but this one works. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the heading here. I don't think we need the heading. We'll play around with that when we're done, or when over the weekend when we do all the text. That's it. Yeah. So not 100% done, but like 95% of the way there. So this weekend, I'm going to work all weekend on getting all these pages all up to client first. Everything is like 100% ready to go design wise. And then next week, what we're going to work on, we have a couple things to work on. Number one, we need to make the images for every component and template. So that way, when you're looking at the application, you're looking at the different components, you can actually see them, right? And then we need to actually import the components into Piixel Pieces. So that way, when people click on view, they can go, we'll bring up to the page so that they can actually see the component. And then we need to figure out the copy and paste functionality and how you can copy and paste the JSON or whatever it is from the elements within Webflow. So we need to figure that out. And then we're good for beta testing, alpha, whatever it is. So we'll set it up for people to be able to sign up and join and just try the components. And then we'll worry about the templates after we finish that. So yeah, so let's, that's what we're going to do. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, so I guess, yeah, you haven't seen, this is the first time I've seen you here, in the stream. So you haven't seen like the components and whatnot. So yeah, I guess you'll see those next week. We'll bring them out. And, sounds like you obviously know what you're doing when it comes to web design and stuff. So if you ever use Webflow, I could definitely use as many people as I can to help test out this stuff when when I at least release it for testing next week. So if you're around, I definitely appreciate that. Have yourself a great weekend. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we're going to leave it there. So nothing else to say. I don't know. I'm pumped. So we got a lot of work to do this weekend, but we'll do that. And then we'll be back here on Monday for another stream. Sometime probably between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. I don't know. I'm all over the place, but either way, we'll stream every Monday through Friday. So again, take care. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much for all your support. Much appreciated. And we'll see you on Monday.